Hey boujie besties, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm Miriam J. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys my everyday makeup tutorial. This look right here, I do this every single day. It takes me 20 minutes. I have oily, acne-prone skin, and this never goes anywhere. I go to the pool, I go to the beach. This makeup, it don't move. But if you guys wanna see my everyday makeup tutorial, please keep watching. I can hang about another night. I got this TikTok water bottle. This is not sponsored, but I freaking love it. It does help you drink more water. So if you're that kind of person who doesn't like water, I love water. I feel like this is more of an incentive to drink water because you're basically drinking juice. First, I'm gonna start off with my e.l.f. Poreless Primer. I love this primer. I feel like it just like diminishes my pores, hence the name Poreless Primer. Honestly, be careful with this primer. Don't go too heavy. I have this pimple on my nose right here, and I'm pretty sure it's because like this primer clogged my pores. So there's that. As you guys can see, I have some acne scars on my chest, on my face. I recently got off birth control, so like now I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl brow pomade in the color Soft Black. I love my eyebrows black. I have like my natural hair is jet black. I always go for like black eyebrows. I feel like brown eyebrows look so weird on me, but I'm just putting it on the back of my hands and I'm warming it up, and I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. It's like their brow brush. I think they only have like one brow brush, so this is it. But I'm gonna brush my eyebrows up with the other side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. So I do have my brows micro shaded, but they're fading so bad. Like, my brows literally take the longest. Everything else, super quick. My brows are a little uneven. Sorry, I have lights on either side of my face, so it's probably like casting, you know, some kind of reflection off of my skin. My eyebrows are a little uneven. The girl who did my brows did not catch that, so I have to like even out my brows. If you're afraid of getting your eyebrows done and you do makeup, like you do your brows, literally ask your brow tech if you can like shape your own brows, and they just go over it. That's literally what I did. They should say yes. If they say no, then I don't know what's wrong with them. I did my own brows and she just evened it out. Child, she ain't even it out that well. When I have black hair, I go over my brows with a black eyeshadow a little bit, just like the tiniest amount, but I have light hair today, so I'm gonna leave them like this. I'm gonna try my best to put everything back where it's supposed to be as I'm doing this, because I can get so messy when I do my makeup. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in Tan. I got the sample size because I only use this one under my brows. I'm also going to get my foundation. I use Estee Lauder Double Wear in Cinnamon. I'm gonna put it on the other side of my hand. I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder first with this brush right here. So use like a flat brush. I don't know if you guys can see. I just use a brush that I can like literally flatten out. This brush I got in like a BoxyCharm like a long time ago, but right now I'm going in my Estee Lauder and I'm gonna go over my brows. If you have oily skin and your eyebrows get oily, this brow pomade is gonna get oily on you too. I haven't tried one that I liked yet, but out of all the ones that I've tried, this is the best one. All the other ones like literally wipe off. I'm gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape in Tan, and I'm gonna go under my brows. So we're gonna use this to carve and highlight. Drag that down a little. Do it before it dries, that's my advice, because once your Tarte Shape Tape dries, it's over, it's not moving. And do it in between my brows, and then we're gonna blend that in when we do our foundation. So now I'm gonna take the remaining that's on the back of my hand and just go over my acne scars real quick. I only do this if there's anything left. I don't pull out product just to do this, because this Double Wear foundation is full coverage as. Okay, I'm gonna go get something to put around my hairline because I'm about to do foundation, and I don't want to get foundation in my lace because that's not cute. Okay, so I put this band on. I got this band with my Eunice wig. This wig is also from Eunice. I actually did a video on this. If you guys are interested, I'll put it like right here. You can watch it later. I'm gonna use this Estee Lauder brush along with my Estee Lauder foundations. Yes, it's summer and I have to use multiple foundations because my body and my face just, it's just a lot. Anyway, Estee Lauder Double Wear in Cinnamon. I'm gonna mix it with Sandalwood, but I'm gonna use more cinnamon than sandalwood because sandalwood is way too dark, but cinnamon is too light. Sandalwood is 2 shades darker and cinnamon is like a shade and a half lighter than me, if that makes sense. What I be doing, I take cinnamon and I like squirt it on my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, and my chin, and a little bit down here. So I just do this. Then I need to get a freaking pump for this. And then I dip my brush in it and I just like, you know, dab it in between. There's no method to this. I'm just getting it on my face. Now I'm gonna brush everything together. I like doing this because I feel like it saves product. If I put it directly on my beauty blender, I find that my beauty blender absorbs majority of the product. I need to invest in like a fan, like a personal, I thought that was a booger for a second, child. I don't do it around my hairline. I like blend that up into my hairline. I try not to do liquids along my lace. I'd rather get powders on my lace than liquids because liquids are just annoying. I'll like go in my chest acne with the excess. This is the e.l.f. beauty blender. This is the camo collection. Blend, girl, blend. Lightly pats. Don't do like deep pats. Don't like, you know, push it in too much. Do light pats because when you push it in too much, you kind of like facilitate absorption into the sponge, I feel. I'm gonna do a skincare routine for you guys. I feel like I'm not qualified to do a skincare routine because my skin sucks, but I guess I can do a skincare routine for people who have my skin and they like where my skin is now, if that makes sense, you know. I'm gonna go over my eyelid a little. Avoid your brows. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in Tan Sand. So this is like one shade lighter than Sand, or the one I use under my brows. I'm gonna go under my eyes with this. I'm gonna let this sit for a few seconds. Don't let it sit for too long because I told y'all Shape Tape, once it dries, it ain't moving. As I'm letting it sit, I'm getting my powders together. So I use 3 powders to set my concealer. This is how I avoid creasing. I'm gonna show y'all how y'all can get no creases. I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this is in the color Sandstorm, sorry, but it's all crushed up. Because I like crushing it up because I like the fine powders. I like to like, you know, get as much product as possible. And then right after that, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix in C6. And right after that, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier in Honey. And we have to do this like fast so we don't crease. So don't look down, don't look up. As soon as you blend under your eyes, do your Rimmel, and then top it off with your MAC, and then top it off with your Laura Mercier. So I'm gonna do my chin first. My lip, forehead, my nose, under my eyes. Grabbing my Rimmel powder, blending out the creases. I look so crazy right now. My main issue is under my eyes. I don't have smile line issues, but this works with smile lines too, because I tried it on my friend and she has smile line issues. Now I'm gonna go in with my MAC, going right on top of the Rimmel. Gonna go in with my Laura Mercier, and we're gonna blend it in. We're not gonna like bake. I can't bake with my skin. Like, I don't know. My skin hangs on the powder. It doesn't dust off. It just stays and patches off. Not the brow bone, because I wanna highlight my brow bone and I want it to capture as much product as possible. So leave your brow bone alone, but just do your crease and then right under the front part of your brow. Okay, so we're not setting the bridge of our nose yet. So now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Rich Sand. And then I'm gonna do some around my nose, side of my cheeks a little, and under my chin. Trying to add some dimension to this face, honey. We're gonna blend this with the part of the blender that has foundation. My nose first. Get this as straight as possible because if you make it crooked, your nose is gonna look crooked, child. Under our chin. Don't drag your contour anywhere near like your setting powder because then it can look cakey and it could like lift your powder to make your chin more like a V. Contour a tiny bit on the corners, cheeks, but we're gonna keep it here. We're not gonna drag it any further than there. So we're gonna keep it there. So now I'm gonna go in with my contour shade. I use the Fenty Pro Filter Powder Foundation in 440 for my contour. I go in with one of these brushes, lightly pat it into my skin. As you're patting, don't pat down. Like, don't go downward, go up, because we wanna like lift our face. We don't wanna drag our face down. Don't do this. Because when you do this, I would have to contour there and that would make my face look weird. Like we're trying to make everything go up, not down. So we're not doing, no. Gonna set under my chin a tiny bit, a little, do a little V. And we're gonna do our forehead and around our brows, but don't get your brows with this. Do not get your brows because, you know, we don't want to mess up our brows. I'm gonna lift this a tiny bit and make sure, you know, it's blended. Now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Pro Filter foundation in the color 390. I'm gonna set my face and blend my contour with my highlight. Don't touch your nose yet. Do not touch your nose yet. We are not there. I'm gonna set my brows with my Laura Mercier Translucent Deep. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna set the brows a little bit. It was looking a little greasy. After I set it, I tend to like go back and just like correct it a tiny bit. Like I like to darken the ends. If my brows are crooked, mind your business. I'm just kidding. Let me know, please. I'm gonna go in with that same contour shade. I'm gonna set my nose contour. I'm gonna go in with a brush that looks like this. I'm gonna use this Revlon Skin Light, if I can open it. Okay, just kidding. I'm gonna use Maybelline Master Chrome in the color Molten Gold. And I'm going to highlight under my brow. Remember, we never set this, so it should glide on so nice. We're gonna highlight the inner corners of our eyes, a little on our lips, and some on the chin. Bring our chin out a little bit. I'm gonna grab a pencil brush, wet my pencil brush with my Revolution Glow Fix setting spray. Go into my highlighter, do one dot on the tip, blend it with my finger a little bit, and then I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, but I'm not gonna go all the way. I'm just gonna do like from here to there and blend it down at the tiniest bit, like the tiniest amount. Ugh, I made it crooked. Now my nose looks crooked. Don't do what I do. When you make it crooked, you can't fix it. I'm so annoyed. I made my nose crooked. Oh well, it's crooked. I'm gonna try to go into my contour shade to straighten it the tiniest amount, but I know it's not gonna work. This is like literally something you can't fix. That's why you have to like be like very careful with this step. This Morphe brush M504. I'm gonna go in with my contour shade, the Fenty one, and I'm just gonna like do a quick little shadow, like literally so quick. I'm also using this moment to blend my highlight as well, like just the edges of my highlight, so it's not super harsh, but this is just to add some color to the eyes. And as you're doing this, drag it like up, like don't drag it down, drag it up into your temples, just to give you like a little eye lift. I'm gonna grab a brush that looks like this. I think I got this from, I don't even know, I think I got this from like Elf a long time ago. No, actually I got this in like one of my Ipsy bags a long time ago. Going with my Master Chrome highlighter again, but I'm just gonna go in at the very, you know, high point of my cheekbones and just put it there, and I'm gonna blend it out with the other side. I don't do like the whole thing anymore. I feel like it doesn't look good when you do like a strip of highlight like that. So when you turn to the side, okay, this side's better than this one. This one, I did the most. I'm gonna use this Sephora Blush in the color Fascinated. Concentrate this a little over the high point of my cheekbone and blend it out like that. And I do a little bit on the tip of my nose, a little on my forehead, a little on my chin. I just like, you know, add color back into my face with this. Base Fix Revolution Super Hold Fixing Spray, and I'm gonna spray it over my face. I used to use the Revolution Fix Glow Dewy Finish, but I have oily skin, so my face gets dewy naturally throughout the day. I'm gonna go in with this Lash Smack Mascara by the brand Item. I got this in my BoxyCharm box, and we're just gonna do a quick coat of mascara. Go into the bottoms. Okay, so my camera overheated and I used that time to get my hair together, put some earrings on. My lips are still bare because I want to film it for TikTok as well. But before I do my lips, I'm going to do my chest routine. I break out on my chest and I get acne scars and it's so annoying. So I cover it with Beach Bay by L'Oreal. It's like a face and body illuminizer and it's in the color medium to deep. This does not break me out. The reason I'm breaking out on my chest is because of like hormone issues, but I do 3 pumps of that onto a brush and I just like blend it on my chest. As you guys can see, there's a little glow happening already. I try not to use products that have coconut oil on my chest because like coconut oil is comedogenic and it breaks me out. This glow like kind of conceals the scars. Do a little on my shoulders. As you guys can see, things are looking a little more concealed and I'm looking more highlighted. I do have my lips done, by the way, guys. I'll put who did my lips down below in Orlando. So I went in with the ColourPop in the color BFF3. Now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline. This is in the color More Buff. Now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Lip Gloss in Fussy. I'm a complete idiot. I forgot to put my lashes on. Like, what? I'm like, why do I look so weird on camera? It's because I don't have my lashes on. Like, huh? Pull up in the Sri Lanka. What? Okay, so the lashes I'm using, they are I Envy in the style 104. I love these lashes. I always find myself gravitating back to these lashes. And then I use the glue. This is the CBD liquid tape glue. This is from 11 Lashes. I'll link this down below. They were honestly the first company to ever sponsor me. I love this brand so much. They have a special place in my heart. This video is not sponsored by them, but I do genuinely love this lash glue. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It's sticky enough to where, like, you know, I can maneuver my eyelashes however I want them to be maneuvered, even once they're dry, and they don't move. And that is my everyday makeup tutorial. This makeup tutorial takes me literally 20 minutes to do every day. It's quick, it's a full beat. Like, this is literally exactly what I do every single day. I have a couple of days where I like to throw on some eyeliner, a little more eyeshadow. I like to do a cut crease. But other than that, this is the everyday look for me. But don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video.
I think I'm crazy.